Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about why you should get in the field of construction and the perks that are involved in it, how many different fields there are in it, because this is a broad spectrum, it's like construction, you can more or less compare it to like, what would you call it? Grocery store, there's a bunch of different aisles in the grocery store, right? So like you can compare that to, you can compare that to, like one aisle could be drywall, another aisle could be electrician, another aisle could be HVAC, another aisle could be demolition. There's a bunch of different ways you can go through it. Uh, you could also work in the field. I mean, not work in the field, you can work in the office. So you don't necessarily have to be out there swinging a hammer, using a screw gun. You could be in the office doing proposals or reading plans, but you could be an architect, you could be an engineer, you could be the foreman. So, there's so many fields you can get involved or so many routes you can take into construction. Me personally, I work in demolition. I do drywall hanging too, do drywall framing too. Sometimes I do acoustical ceilings. On the side, I do security cameras, so I can go ahead and run low voltage, which is usually, Ethernet cord. Sometimes you run coax. It all depends on what you want to get involved in. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different jobs you can go ahead and do. I live in South Florida, so a lot of my work is in Palm Beach County, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. This is actually a quick video where I worked at last year.
Oh, this balcony runs all the way across.
That's Fort Lauderdale. There's another one that I'm doing right now.
get to work.
That's in Delray Beach, and this is another one I'm also doing right now.
Pancita. Todo, güey. Pancita. Eso. Show them how you work. Pancita.
That's Key Largo. You know, Key Largo's actually not too bad. I gotta stay out there for a little bit. You know, well, I go for a week, I come back for a week, things like that. You know, it's not too bad. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how it's not so bad. So we eat pretty good out there, you know. I can't complain, and the view is nice, you know. So it's pretty cool. So that's the typical. I like to say it's a typical, you know, field work. I don't know, not field work, but that's a typical way we work. A lot of these guys, a lot of us construction guys, we don't work in an office. We don't stay in one singular place unless the job is big and you got to be there for 2 years or 3 years or something like that. But for the most part, you're out there, you're trying to get this job done quick, you know, as soon as possible, and then go on to the next job. And especially here in South Florida, there's so much work all over the place that, you know, just don't stop, you know. So luckily you're not working in the same place all the time. You're not in an office. Sometimes I guess you can call your truck your office, and, you know, and you're working with your hands, so it's not clean work, but it's good work. And you get paid well. Honestly, you get paid well. You get paid a lot better than you would at Walmart, a lot better than you would at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? You would get paid a lot better than being the manager at Best Buy, you know? I mean, the guy at Best Buy isn't really breaking his back. You might be breaking your back, but, you know, you're bringing home money. You're making sure your family's okay. Sometimes you do have to sacrifice and have to go far away from home and do some work, but it's part of the gig. But yeah, I mean, if you like this video, leave a like down below. Please leave a comment too. If you know me personally, leave a comment for sure. And subscribe and stay posted for the next video.